The steps that I'm doing to get ready for a round this Saturday. Alright, what is going on world? GTP here. Welcome back to another video. So what you just saw is me working on my speed, my putting speed on my well putt mat. I think it's probably one of the better golf mats out there as far as like helping you get better and doing different things on a golf mat versus just hitting to a hole. And so what you just saw me do was work on my speed drill. I was just putting to the different zones. Just for now, I did the black zone. It's something that I did last year that really helped with my putting, and then I kind of fell off of it. And so I'm gonna get back into it. I'm getting back into the groove of the grind because my game, as you know, if you've seen my past videos, has been absolute donkey. If you saw the title of this video, it's the steps that I'm doing to get ready for a round this Saturday. Just a little family round, but it's my first round back in like 2 months, and so my game has, like I said, absolutely been donkey, and it's kind of been feeling okay the past few days or the past few weeks. And so I'm hoping that the grind that I put in this week is just gonna at least, I'm not hoping to break any PRs on Saturday. I'm just hoping to have a better feeling round. Like I can walk away from the round and be like, okay, we're back in it. We're doing something here. So that's the goal this week. Yeah, so one of the things I'm doing is the putting on the well putt mat. And as you can see, I don't know if you saw it in the video, but I am putting through a gate just to make sure that my start line is pretty good. So for the past few weeks, or at least before the past few weeks, my putting has felt really weird. Like I was pulling all my putts for some reason. I still don't know why, but there was a video that I saw. Sorry. I'm going to lower this real quick. I have Stone Mountain playing, streaming Call of Duty. So for some reason, I've been pulling my putts. I do have a new putter, Odyssey number 7, bad light, but yeah, loving this putter. There was a random video that I came across, and this guy was talking about, he was like, hold it out with your palms. But this isn't the part that's helping me out. It's this part right here. And then when you bring your arms in, it helps you. It's just something about holding it like this. So this is how it looks when I'm bent over. It's really just taking the wrist out of the stroke. Because now since I'm like this, a lot of the, it's really taking a lot of this movement out. All the movement is now I can put it into my shoulders, into that rocking motion. And it's just like it really neutralized my putting, at least the stroke, the path, whatever. And I've been hitting it more straight at least. That's been helping. So that's really been helping. And it's helping me, A, get used to this new putter, B, start things more online with, hence with the gate, and C, speed control, just getting back to my speed control drills. I'm also going back to my tempo drill. Last year I did a video on finding my tempo, my putting tempo, and I found that 80 beats per minute is a really good, whenever I putt, I click with my tongue like loud like that, just loud enough for me to like feel the tempo and start at one click and the backstroke with one click and then hit the ball with the other click. So something like that. That's just part of the thing that I'm going to be doing this week to prepare for the round on Saturday. Yeah, so it's Tuesday now. This is so bright. Oh, I know. There we go. So my plan is, since I am very fortunate enough to work from home, Alexa does work from home 2 days a week, Monday and Friday, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, she's in the office. So my plan for those days is, on Mondays and Fridays, is I'm just gonna focus on putting. That way I can take a break from just swinging the club. I can take a break from that. At least I can get a lot more focus on putting, doing some grip stuff, and just working on some feels in the house, just stuff that I can do in the house. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when I do have the garage freed up, I'll set up my net and just work on my swing. I'll show some swinging in here later on. I do have to get back to work. The break is just about over. But yeah, just wanted to get this video started. Yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys in the garage. All right, so it's about 1:30 right now, just taking my lunch break, and I realized I haven't had coffee yet. So I'm gonna make my coffee real quick, and then we're gonna get to some swinging in the garage. Cheers. So what's kind of cute is I've been laying out this blanket right here for Archie. So I figured, let me see what he does if I lay out this blanket here while I swing. And he's been just chilling right here every time I swing. And I can kind of swing freely. He doesn't bother me. I'm always very cautious, like if he runs up to me while I'm swinging, but thankfully he doesn't. He kind of just leaves me alone. As long as he's near me, I think he's pretty happy. Whew. All right, first things first. Put this onto the garage door, this little suction cup mount, so we can record. All right, I do chip in the morning when I set the net up, so I'm just gonna do some chipping right now. I did some lob wedge chips this morning, so I'm gonna do some gap wedge chipping right now. Gap wedge. I swear, ever since I've done that feel of like getting the wrist to kind of perform how I guess it should be in the golf swing, just launch on at least my wedges and my short irons, I felt really good. I'm gonna do a hip to hip gap wedge shot here. I don't know if it looked hip to hip, that was hip to hip. All right, so since I still don't have my 7-iron, I'm gonna use my 8-iron. We're gonna do some 8-iron swings now and just work on the feels. The stuff that my coach told me to do. One of them is just feeling relaxed and loose. The other one is feeling like having my chest be the takeaway. And here, just feeling like the club head is loose. Like I can feel the club head before I start the downswing. 2, the other feel that I'm gonna have is that release. Get closer, it's like here, and then just feeling like the wrist is rolling, like that, the forearm and the wrist. And another feel that last week at the range that I realized I need to absolutely do, just feeling like my back is facing the target for just a hair longer on the downswing. That way it doesn't get me to kind of spin out. It doesn't allow me to get over the top, and it allows my arms to drop in the slot. All right, I'm huffing and puffing from that, man. So looking pretty good. Just looking to make good contact, good strike. Hopefully some of these feelings are gonna feel pretty good on Saturday. All right, just gonna take a few more swings and then gonna head back inside, and then I'll catch you guys at the end of today. Good morning. So I don't have my watch. It's actually 11 o'clock, just taking my first break of the work day. This morning kind of started off a little late. Well, not started off a little late, but since it was a little cooler today, I took Archie for a longer morning walk, and we didn't get back till almost 8 o'clock. Once I got back, just logged in, and I had like back-to-back meetings. So I logged in, and now just taking my first break. I just set up the net. I'm gonna start off with some chipping, and I don't know if I'm gonna get some swings in, but I just want to get some chipping, get the body motion going. Yeah, trick, yeah. I don't really use the rope for chipping. Making sure I use this to kind of do it, like, to warm up for any type of swing. Now I think we're gonna go with the lob wedge today. I still have a tendency to kind of hit behind drop, so if I just make sure to rotate. Do a short one. Yep. Gonna do a few more chipping or lob wedge stuff, and then maybe try and get some swings. I have my watch on, but I keep looking. And a few seconds later, we're just about done with making our breakfast. I'm actually gonna eat this while working. Boom, boom. But side note, I can't use this anymore. I had it propped up. It was just standing on its legs, right? And for some reason, one of the legs buckled, and I think it's because of this weak link. This one popped off. This one popped off of there, and I just can't use it anymore. I gotta look. There's a couple tripods I've been eyeing that I kind of want to switch up to, at least as far as like handheld, like for vlogging. This one's pretty old. I think I've had this for 4 or 5 years now, unless they've come out with like a better one where these feel like nice and sturdy and secure. Look at that. That one popped right off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch out. So yeah, this is a random thought. All right, I'll catch you guys later when we're in the garage swinging again. So just clocked out of work. It's now 4:30. I didn't get to swing that last clip that you saw of me eating breakfast. I actually haven't even eaten lunch yet. I just got kind of locked into work. I just got a text from Alexa that she's going to her car now, so I probably have about 20-ish minutes to swing, and then I gotta put the net up and get it all cleared out before she comes home. So let's go do that now. She's moving. Let's get some swings in. Stick to her heels. Biggest thing, keeping that back facing the target. That one felt good. Here's how that previous swing looked. That one felt pretty good. All right, let's just lock in a few more swings and then we'll call it a day. Nope. All right, I think that's gonna call it for that. That last one felt pretty decent. I'm just gonna cut today off here. Alexa's already on the freeway making her way, so I'm just gonna take a few more swings off camera and then set everything up and call it a day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, good morning. It is the next day. It's Thursday now, and it's only actually 7:30 in the morning. All right, so yeah, 7:30. We just got back. We just got back from our walk. So today we actually we got to the gym at 5 in the morning. This is something that we've been trying to do ever since we've kind of been going back to the gym. About 2.5 months now since we've been going to the gym. And one habit that we're trying to build is going to the gym at like 5 in the morning, because that, I think for us, that works a whole lot better as far as energy levels and, you know, just the drive to go to the gym versus like trying to go after work. It sucks. I know Alexa hates it because she drives from the office to and from the office, and she's pretty drained. She's pretty drained after work, so it's a tough go to have us to try to go to the gym after work. But in the morning, it does suck to wake up early, but it feels so good to leave the gym right before sunrise. So we love that. We like that. We're trying to build that habit to start doing that. So we did that today. Had a solid back and biceps day. I'll probably do like a little gym vlog at some point in the future, but show you guys what we do. 7:30. I'm gonna set up the net now. Some chipping. Some chipping out the way, and then today I'm gonna go to the range. My main goal for the range is just to swing driver, maybe also fairway woods. That's my main goal. That's my absolute #1 goal today. I'm contemplating just bringing those clubs. Well, maybe also like a wedge and my 8-iron just to swing those, but let's set this up and get some chipping out the way.
12 seconds later.
It's kind of felt good to kind of play around more with the lob wedges and especially the gap wedge, and to kind of get more used to it, especially with chipping and whatnot. So at least now it's kind of allowed me to evolve with these clubs instead of just using the sand wedge all the time. I'll do one off my back foot. This is the chip shot that I do if I'm just like hitting it short. All right, so it's actually about like 1:42 right now. I haven't had a chance to go out and swing clock, so I'm just taking a break now, and I'm just gonna putt. So one thing I mentioned the other day was that as far as putting goes, I was gonna do them on Mondays and Fridays, since the garage, you know, Alexa works from home those days and I won't be able to swing. But you know, I failed to mention that I'm still gonna putt in the house throughout the rest of the week, like when I can. Like if, you know, at night when we're watching TV or if we're just kind of like moseying around, then I can just get in some putting. Just keep the feels locked in, because right now the putting stroke feels really good, so I kind of just want to keep that as locked in as possible. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on putting not just on Mondays and Fridays or like whenever I go to the range, but also like the rest of the week, like whenever I can throughout the day or night. Let's get a few speed drills down and let's go to this green zone right here. Guest star. We got a guest appearance by Archie. Again, we're going to this zone. Not enough, not enough. Oh, baby, that one. Ooh, just too much. That's good. Stop. Ugh. It's Thursday night at 11 o'clock. You just want to get a picture of how it looks like with the car in the garage. Here it is. As you can see, no room for the net in here. Yeah, so today I didn't get much practicing. Got kind of locked into work. I did go to the range yesterday. I didn't vlog it. Everything felt fine, but the goal was driver just to see how I'm hitting it. I'll just leave it at that. And yeah, so that's that. Today, Friday, didn't get much practice in. Actually didn't get any practice in, just logged into work, and then we went to the gym, and then we watched a movie. We watched The Materialist, and then now we're back home. So the reason I'm in the garage now is because, like I said earlier in this video, this was just a video for how I'm getting ready for a round. The last thing that I do, or that I do the night before, if I need to, which I need to, is I prepare the golf balls that I'm using for the round. So these are the balls I use, Bridgestone Tour RX. And so let me just show you real quick how I mark my balls. It's a little bit like therapeutic to mark these. So I use one of these. I do like to put with a line. I use purple, which is Alexa's favorite color, red, my favorite color, and then blue for Archie. We think Archie likes blue. So let me show you how I mark it. Here's a one there, one for me. Oh no, this is wet. No. But anyways, these are how I mark it, at least how the dots look. Just a purple and red dot, just right next to the icon. And then if I had the blue, it would be like at the top, so it'd be like a little trifecta type thing. So both sides, the line just kind of helps me line my putts up. I don't line my putts up for like long lag putts, and that's how it looks. So yep, this is pretty simple. It's almost therapeutic doing it this way. Yep, that's it. So I'm gonna do that for the entire, I'm taking a whole dozen with me because I don't know how many I'm gonna need, just the state of my game. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this vlog, and then I'll record tomorrow the round, and you'll just have to stay tuned to see how I do. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. It's a little week in the grind type thing, how I prepare for a round. And I guess just for fun, these are I gotta get my stuff ready for like what I'm gonna wear. These are the shoes, little foot joys. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to follow all the socials. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, if you made it this far, let me know what golf ball you use. And stay tuned for the next video. So yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. And remember, get 1% better every single day.